Hi guys, it's another beautiful day, a fantastic moment. Welcome to another wonderful show of Baoba Ati Yaoba Full Package Show. Today promises to be amazing one. We're going to be discussing some controversial issues now. And of course, trust me, we bring it to you, full package. 100. Yeah, but what do you have to say? Welcome.
Welcome to today's episode of Baba and Hiaba Full Package. We are going to be bringing to you a very controversial topic, undiluted, like
That's it.
the way it happens without putting anything. So, Baba.
Yeah, just like Yabas rightly posited, we're going to be bringing unfiltered. And of course, this morning we're going to be talking about one particular thing that has been bothering my mind for a very long time. And what is that thing? Is the fact that over the recent time we moved to the United Kingdom, I've observed Nigerians around us, married couples, people are married right from Nigeria. And within the space of 6 months to 2 years, you just discover that marriages are breaking left and right. What do you think Nigerian marriages, particularly, because I'm a Nigerian, I'm from the Yoruba, just as you know now, So what do you think is responsible for, the breakage of Nigerian marriages in the UK?
One thing about what you just said.
What's that?
Marriages don't only break in the UK.
Nigerian marriages are breaking in the UK.
Marriages break everywhere in the world.
No, as much as I agreed with you that marriages break everywhere in the world, but particularly in this UK, is too peculiar to our African brothers, particularly Nigerians. What do you think is responsible? Because that is my own concern.
And to me, I feel things happen for a reason. You can only see things from outside.
Okay.
Do you understand? As much as people come outside to tell you, my husband is this, my wife is that, you are not in the marriage with them.
That's true.
So you cannot tell in particular what is the cause. Anybody that tells you, my husband is this, the first person to tell you anything that happens in the marriage, you tend to believe that person, and you tend to blame the other partner, even without listening to the other partner's side of the story. So I feel people have individual differences, people have different scope to their things. There are different. This thing called marriage, what I can say is there is no one size fits all to the scope of marriage. There's no brochure. There's no
but will you agree with me that this thing is too peculiar to Nigerian marriages? And I will give you why. Do you believe that it's because of environment? Probably because there is a law in the UK, more particularly, that I know, that supports women, that support the families around women and all of those things, the peculiarities around women, and women over the years, decided to weaponize this law, this legislation against their man with little or nothing. They bring out issues, and before you know, they kick the man out of the house, even when the man brought and do all it takes to bring the wife down to the UK. Haven't you heard of stories?
I've heard of stories about
all right.
And you brought me to the UK.
Yeah.
Have I left you?
You cannot.
Have I called the cops on you?
You don't fit.
Show, can you fuck up me?
No,
Show, can you fuck up? I said, can you fuck up?
Individual differences, you understand that part. What I'm concerned about more particularly is the fact that environment changes our ladies. Little things, almost immediately when they come around, they change. And there's this thing that is significant to women. Women are hypogamous in nature. And what do I mean by hypogamous? They always want higher level in, anything they are doing, they want it higher, they want it bigger. And that is why marriages are breaking in the UK. A little thing, little disagreement, little quarrel, the husband and wife are supposed to have conversation about. On the bed, you talk about it. The wife will not give the chance. Because why? There is a legislation that, Once your husband do little things, just kick him out. The council will support you. The council will be there for you. They intended to imbibe culture that are not successful. I mean, marriage culture that are not successful, that the success rate is very low compared to the success rate of marriages in Africa, in Nigeria. You cannot compare the success rate of marriages in Africa, in Nigeria in particular, compared to what we have in the UK. And all of a sudden, you women will just change immediately. What's the issue?
People from the Western world and some women tend to copy.
Okay.
You see all these Oyibo people, ones that have marriage amongst them, they grow old together in love. Even when the wife or the husband is on a wheelchair, has dementia, already has health issues, the husband or the wife still follows the other partner that is in distress. They still take care of themselves, even till death. So I can say, you men, you should know your wife, or partners know yourselves before you embark on any journey.
What?
Or change your environment.
It's good that you understand one another, but if I would say, I've seen stories, I've had issues, I've had stories upon stories of Nigerian couples who brought their wife down to this place, and within the space of 6 months, you started seeing different issues. The wife started bringing issues, saying, "My money is my money." That topic will be for another day anyway. And the wife will just be behaving anyhow. Maybe she has listened to stories from her colleagues, or she have friends somewhere, and decided to misbehave to the husband. And you know, one thing I believe about you women is that you women, I'm sorry to say, but you guys are selfish, if you ask me. Because if your husband, who genuinely loves you, brought you from Africa to this place, and all of a sudden, the husband is no longer the husband again.
You want now, like
another thing is that the women are being combative in marriage. You guys are combative with your husband.
Women are not always the problem.
Because the moment you get to an environment like this, that allows your shenanigans, pardon me for that word, that allows you to do whatever you want, whereby you no longer regard your husband because of the cultural system here.
Marriage
intended to copy what is not good.
I know of marriages that the men had the issue. So you cannot say, you are saying how?
Give me instances where the men had the issue. Here in the UK.
Here in the UK, there are some men, they have wives, they have families, and they will still go around lying to other women that they don't have families. Some men are paying 2 house. So you see some men that they still want to behave like the African man.
Are they not African man?
They are an African.
So I'm not an African because I come to the UK now.
Like
no, you don't tell me that.
You behave like
see,
a Roman.
There's some culture here that you imbibe when you are here. That's okay. But of course, you know, you brought a particular culture from your country. The fact is, you women, when you come to a new environment that decided to fulfill your desire in a way, your wishful thinking all these years, and you oftentimes throw caution into the wind, such that you weaponize the system against your husband. The husband you love, the husband you usually call darling, dear, I love you, my dear. All of a sudden, the husband no longer know how to do things in the house, all because you are in a system that decided to, to fulfill that part of your wishful thinking.
All I can say, all the fault is not always from the woman.
To me, I feel this from the woman.
Stop demonizing the woman.
It's from the woman. It's from the woman most of the time.
See, if there's no reason,
the
woman will not misbehave to you as a man. If you do what you're supposed to do, if you fulfill your own part of the marriage, the woman will not just misbehave, except a woman that is insane. A normal woman will not maltreat you, will not misbehave.
Guys, do you agree? To me, I do not agree with her. I feel that women are polygamous in nature, and any situation that fits that their wishful thinking, they usually weaponize it against their husband. Share your thoughts. Let's know your thoughts. Drop your comment. Share the story. Tell your friend. Once again, thank you. Baba Oba Atiya Oba full package. Here we go. Bye.
See you next time. Bye.